Dear students, I am Avdesh Kumar Jha. We are going to discuss the fourth chapter of Political Science of class 9. The title of the chapter is Working of Institution. Working of Institutions. In the previous video, we have discussed about Parliament, need of Parliament, two houses of Parliament, special powers of Lok Sabha or Raj Sabha. In this video, we are going to discuss about executive. The functionaries who take day-to-day decisions but do not exercise supreme power on behalf of the people are known as executive. They are called executive because they are in charge of the execution of the policies of the government. In a democratic country, two categories make up the executive. First one is political executive and second one is permanent executive. Political executive, they are elected by the people for a specific period. They take major decisions. Political leaders fall in these categories. Second, permanent executive. They are appointed on a long-term basis. They are also known as civil servants. They remain in office even when the ruling party changes. They work under political executive and assist them for carrying out daily administration. Powers of permanent and political executive. The political executive has more power than the permanent executive. This is because the political executive is elected by the people, and in a democracy, will of people is supreme. They are answerable to the people for all consequences of their decisions. Permanent executive are more educated and have expertise on the subject of ministry. For instance, advisor of the finance ministry know more about economics than the finance minister. But still, decision of the finance minister will be the final. Political executive can take advice of the permanent executive and then decide the overall framework and objectives of the policy to be implemented. Prime Minister. Prime Minister is the most important political institution in our country. The Prime Minister is the head of the government and actually exercises all the government powers. The President appoints the leader of the majority party or the coalition of parties that commands a majority in the Lok Sabha as a Prime Minister. In case no single party gets a majority, the President appoints the person most likely to secure a majority support The Prime Minister does not have a fixed tenure. He continues in power as long as he remains the leader of the majority or coalition party. Powers of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister has wide ranging powers. First, the Prime Minister is free to choose ministers as long as they are members of Parliament. Second, he chairs and takes most of the decisions in the cabinet meetings. Third, he coordinates the work of different departments and his decisions are final in case disagreements between departments. Fourth, he exercises general supervision of different ministries and all ministers work under his leadership. Fifth, he distributes and redistributes work to the ministers. Sixth, he also has a power to dismiss ministers. When the Prime Minister quits, the entire ministry quits. In the next video, we will discuss about Council of Ministers, appointment of Council of Ministers, cabinet form of government.